there, you've got a little new flavor of the brand new format for the Takeout. First things first, I'm Ryan Olson, Editor-in-Chief of AMN PS3. Now, I may look a lot like Charlie Drake, who was parading around AMN for a while, but he went away to join the circus. He actually was a very talented trapeze artist. So unfortunately, we'll never hear from him again, and, well, you're just kind of stuck with me. So, this is the new show. It's actually a lot different in format than what you're going to actually see, because you set up here, and it'll just be a lot more casual, friendly. You know, people come in and out of the show, interview, talk games about it. So I sincerely hope you enjoy the new format of Takeout, and I sincerely hope I can keep my end of the bargain and keep bringing these episodes to you. And that's all I got for introductions today. I was scouring the internet, and I found something hilarious. Actually putting World of Warcraft as credentials for applying for a job. That doesn't relate to game design or anything like that. Or game related. Just, you know, if you wanted to have a desk job at an office, pushing papers, you'd put, I was a World of Warcraft guild leader for a while. Now, I don't know about you guys, but gaming still isn't really accepted by society as well as, say, sports, news, weather, all that kind of stuff. You can talk about freely at work, nobody thinks you're an oddball or anything, but gaming still has a stigma with it that it's just a negative stigma still, really. You know, you're a social outcast, you're an oddball, you don't do much other than play games, which I find kind of, it's odd to me because you're doing so much more when you're gaming. It's a very active hobby and form of entertainment, I should say, rather, than watching a movie or sports where you're watching some other guy do all the entertaining for you. Now, where does that put WoW into real-world life? Now, I must admit, I was a guild leader, a clan leader rather. I was playing Halo PC. And it does take a lot of work. Now, you need a lot of organization and be able to motivate a diverse group of people, but right here, let me read this to you here. Here's the roles and responsibilities of being a guild leader. League in an organization of over 200 active members, organizing and leading groups of 40 people 4 nights a week on specific jobs, managing resource collection to accomplish jobs, keep organization website up to date and moderating forums, actively recruiting new members, and researching new challenges and formulating strategies to Now, okay. That does sound good on a resume, but they're going to read, okay, where'd you get this experience? Oh, in a video game. I'm sorry, but if nobody laughs you out of the room, it would be pretty awkward after that. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have this. I think it's great because it is hard work leading a guild, and I've tried, I failed, and I eventually... You don't play for yourself anymore, that's the thing. And I think a lot of businesses would see this as, well, you're putting all this time into not your work life. Where does work fit into this? Seeing that, alright, you're doing this, so do you have time to do what we ask you to do? Will you be busy online, typing emails or anything like that? Those are the things that I think that really would raise questions in my mind if I was interviewing somebody with this on their resume. Now, of course, things will change as, well, let's put it this way. Pretty soon, we'll have a president of the United States that plays Halo. That was a quote by somebody, but it rings true. There will be a time when gaming becomes socially acceptable. When that will be, totally up to society, and way bigger than the scope of this show. Other than that, I think that's really the most pressing matter I have today. Get a brand new shiny black DS. I traded in the old silver brick, and I think it's really cool what they did with the thing. I don't understand why they didn't come out with these sooner. And now, who said there couldn't be a happy couple? I mean, couldn't these, look, they're happy together. Happy. They just like each other now. They're one and the same. Both both aesthetically pleasing, and I know Josh Vallone of AMN, he hates when you use the term sexy console, and I have to agree with him on that. It's really kind of awkward. But people use it all the time with cars, so I don't get too crazy about it. Oh cool, it's Matt Furtado, the AMN PSP Editor-in-Chief. And he's got a week-long special about Spectral Souls. Now, if you haven't heard of Spectral Souls, you should, because it is one of the first original strategy role-playing games for the PSP. He's doing an entire week-long special. He's working closely with Nippon Soft of America, and they're even doing a contest right now. So hopefully by the time the show gets up on the YouTube feed or wherever, that we will be able to announce the winner in a little video thing. If not, that's alright, but it's got a lot of good interviews, and they just put some wallpapers up for the PSP. You can download them right to your PSP, and you've got official Nippon Soft wallpapers for Spectral Soul. It's pretty cool. They did a great job on those, and if you love anime, you should definitely check those out. And speaking of anime, check out Anime Advanced. Check out all of our websites, gadgets, Wii, Xbox 360, all that kind of stuff, because got a lot of good content coming out. What I've been playing recently, Saints Row for the Xbox 360, a brilliant game. Doesn't have quite the soul as Grand Theft Auto does. It's just something missing. It doesn't have the it factor, but it's a solid game. It makes a ton of improvements on the existing Grand Theft Auto open sandbox, emerging, whatever they call it nowadays, gameplay. Alright, well that's it for today's show. Be sure to check out Takeout at podcast.advancedmn.com. Casey Ayers was kind enough to type out exactly how to get podcast feeds straight to your iPod, PSP, podcatcher. I sincerely hope you did enjoy the Takeout, and remember, email me about the line, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, till next time, I'm Ryan Olson.